everyone! Welcome to Lolalin! A swimming ring and little slippers. Doesn't it instantly make you think of summer beaches? The blue one is made with milk cotton, soft, squishy, and thick, perfect for a Keychain charm. The pink one is made with size 3 crochet thread, small and dainty. Besides Keychains, you can even turn them into earrings or necklaces. You can also hang your favorite little charm inside the swim ring. It makes a lovely ring-shaped accessory too. And they're all super simple to make, not time-consuming or tiring at all. As usual, the summarized written diagram is at the end of the video. Please give me a like, comment, and subscribe. Let's start crocheting together. In this video, I'm using Sister Seuss for less than greater than ply milk cotton for the demonstration. The slipper sole starts with a foundation chain. After starting, chain 9. Insert your hook into the back bump of the third chain from the hook. Work 3 half double crochets into this stitch. Place a stitch marker on the first half double crochet. Also place a stitch marker in the space formed by the 3 half double crochets. Next, work 1 half double crochet into each of the next 4 stitches. Then work 1 double crochet into each of the next 2 stitches. Also place a stitch marker on the last double crochet. Then, into the same stitch, work 5 double crochets. Turn to the other side, still in the same stitch. Work 1 more double crochet. Work 1 double crochet into the next stitch. Work 1 half double crochet into each of the next 4 stitches. Work 3 half double crochets into the marked space. Finally, join with a slip stitch to the first stitch. The pink stitch marker marks the position of the shoe upper. Make 2 identical pieces and place them on top of each other. Align the stitches, then crochet a round of slip stitches around. This is the finished look. Finally, weave in the yarn tails. Done! Count 5 stitches from the center and leave them empty. Place stitch markers on the left and right of those 5 stitches to mark the shoe upper. Insert your hook into the second stitch to the right of the stitch marker. Take the contrasting colored yarn and pull a loop through the stitches. Chain 1 to secure. Then chain 3. Work 1 double crochet into each of the next 2 stitches. Next stitch, insert into the stitch marker on the opposite side. From the marker, work 3 double crochets to the left. Leave a long tail and cut the yarn. Wrap the yarn 5 times around the center of the shoe upper. Woven in the yarn tails. The cute little slipper is complete. Isn't it easy? I ended up making several pairs in one go. For the swimming ring, start with a foundation chain. After starting, chain 16. Join the ends to form a ring. Make sure the chain isn't twisted. Pick up the front loop of the first stitch. Hold the 2 loops together and crochet a slip stitch. Chain 1 as a turning chain. Place a stitch marker on the back loop of the first stitch. If you're unsure about this step, search for crocheting in the round tube shape on my channel. Now start crocheting the first row. Every stitch of this row is worked into the front loop only. Crochet 1 single crochet. Crochet 1 single crochet increased. That means 2 single crochets in the same stitch. On the last step of the increase, join the new colored yarn to complete the stitch. Pull the yarn tail tight. Color change complete. Now use the new color to crochet 1 single crochet and 1 single crochet increase. Again, change color on the last step of the last stitch of the increase. Alternate the 2 colors like this, crocheting SC and ink, all the way to the end. After the last color change, join with a slip stitch to the first stitch to close the round. Chain 1 as a turning chain, then start round 2. This round to SC, 1 ink as a group, alternating the 2 colors all the way to the end. Round 3 for SC as a group, alternating the 2 colors to the end. Please complete this on your own. After finishing, it looks like this. Cut color A. Turn the piece to the wrong side. Find the stitch marker. Insert your hook into the stitch to the right of the marker. This round works into the back loop plus back bump of the foundation chain. Pull color up through the stitch and chain 1 to secure. Insert into the same stitch and start crocheting. Round 1, 1 ink, 1 SC as a group. Round 2, 1 ink, 2 SC as a group. Round 3 for SC as a group. Each round alternates the 2 colors to the end. Please complete on your own. After finishing all rounds, it looks like this. Leave a long tail on each color and cut. Thread both yarn tails onto tapestry needles. Bring the 2 sides of the swimming ring together, matching the colors. Use a whip stitch to sew the corresponding stitches together. Finally, bring the yarn tail out through the first stitch of the next color block. Switch to the other color and start sewing. First, thread the yarn to the first stitch of the leftmost colored block. Continue with the whip stitch. After sewing each 2 color segments, puff up the swim ring a bit. Use tweezers to stuff fiber fills from both left and right sides. Repeat the previous steps until the end. The swimming ring is complete. I made 2 sets in total. The pink ones are smaller because they're made with size 3 crochet thread, so I turned them into small accessories. Take a mini metal ring and insert it into the top stitch of the slipper. Attach an earring finding and closing the metal ring. Isn't it super simple? Then add a necklace chain to the swim ring. Congratulations! You now have an adorable set of summer accessories. The blue set made with milk cotton is slightly larger, so it works better as a keychain charm. Hanging it on your bag in summer looks unique and refreshing. And that's everything. Here's the summarized written diagram at the end. That's all for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you're just here for the diagram, please don't forget to give a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. See you in the next video.